Hello. Hello. Happy Thursday, January 29th. We've got some One Piece testing. I'm a little late today. I do apologize. It's been a lot. We've got Gundam GDO 3 coming out tomorrow. I had to make some content for that because honestly, I'm looking forward to that. There's just so many gosh darn good card games to play right now. That's why I'm streaming like every day this week. I'm not scheduled for Saturday or Sunday, but there's like a 50-50 chance that I'm still like, you know what, whatever. Let's play some card games on the weekend. But today, I also was planning on doing more of like the Thriller Bark package testing with some of like either like the Stardeck 29 Luffy, Boa, right? There's been some success with both those builds, including the TAC Games Oceania finals that happened this past weekend, which we have all the deck lists for. But we've also been tracking the Chinoi's Cup. It's been an online event series that goes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And the winner of the last Wednesday one was this build of Donquixote Doflamingo by Krolzor. So honestly, I just wanted to play this deck. I know a lot of people have been like excited for it. It's kind of like, it started like a little bit of like a meme deck, right? Like honestly, like I just remember when this card was revealed, right? Look, top 5 for only a card named Trafalgar Law, which is absurdly limited. Yeah. One second. All right, sorry. I was on such a flow, and then like I got like a DM. One second. There's just so many things to talk about. There's so many games to play right now. It is, you know, like especially compared to like October and like November when like, all right, OP13 was not doing super good. Gundam like GDO 2 was like pretty solved already, and it was mostly GDO 1. Fusion World was just like right before FBO 8 came out. Riftbound was like, you know, that's why I did like a little bit more Riftbound content too, because it was a new game with a new format kind of thing. But now it's just like, what if One Piece has a really fun format? Gundam has some new cards to talk about. Fusion World has, in my opinion, the best format we've ever had for that game, and honestly, One Piece is pretty close to that too. There's just a lot to go about, and I'm happy we got things to do. It's way better than trying to be like, oh, what if this off meta deck's like kind of good for these spots. So, and then but also, yeah, I've been playing. Yeah, nice, Jake. So yeah, I've literally played zero times with this deck. So this is going to be a learning opportunity. We're not going to be doing try hard immediately. If I feel like I have a flow with this deck, we'll switch to ranked mode. But we're going to do some quick matches first, and then yeah, not a spicy DM, more like just hey, there's card game stuff. So. But yeah, I appreciate the mental check. Yeah, I'm trying my best this weekend. I'm going to try to take it chill, at least as chill as I can, because it's Saturday's the 31st, and I owe some people some 1099s and some tax stuff. And if you guys don't like doing taxes, don't own your own company and do what I'm doing, because then it is pretty nasty. But. Yeah. You still prefer PRB2, but 14 is so nice after. Yeah, 13 was just so. Listen, like, it's all opinionated, right? And like, I know some people who love 13 because they love playing Emu and they love playing Ace, and I get it. Like, just and I really try to be like, hey, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that people can't like it. It's just for me, it just made it hard for content, and the style that I make content for, like deck lists and variety, there's just like wasn't anything for it. So. I'm personally happy we're out of it, and you know, end of the year, you know, go from there. One second. One second. Sorry. I don't know if I mentioned I posted about it. So tonight we're doing a Fusion World fight night, kind of like a Wednesday night One Piece, but. Just more of a localized thing for the online client with Dane. So he just had some questions about making sure that he's set up for it. All right, sorry. All right. All right. Also, yeah, like there was, it's supposed to go. I'm really trying to keep Tuesdays and Thursdays open for One Piece stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to do taxes, pay the government way too much money, and then you give the government too much money, and they'll be like, we'll just take it anyways until you notice that you gave us too much money, which we'll never do. So whatever. Cool. But let's just go. So what does this leader do? It's purple yellow. If your Trafalgar Law would be KO'd by it, may add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand and set, and activate main once per turn, Dawn -1. The next time you would play Trafalgar Law with a cost of 4 or more, you can from your hand the cost would be reduced by 2, so you can cheat out some Trafalgar Laws. Some laws that are worth playing. We've got the 3-drop law, but that one doesn't count because it's 4 less, right? Yeah. But we've got the 4-drop like Old Reliable from Star Deck 10, which thankfully, I guess, doesn't rotate out. This is like the first of Block 2. Like, this is like Star Deck 10 is like the start of Block 2, if I remember correctly. So that's neat. There, we've got the promo that took way too long for us to get, but we finally got it. Our leader does not have the Supernovas type, by the way, so we can play it off for thingy. We have the promo that from the illustration boxes, which are apparently not too expensive. At least the boxes maybe. The promos hopefully not. So, but if the number of Dawn you reveal is less than equal, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck instead of rested, and you have a 4-drop 6K blocker. And then we have the EBO 4 card. So this is Trafalgar Law and Donquixote Rosinante. It has blocker of the number of cards in your field is equal to or less than your opponent's. Draw 1, then add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set as active. And then we have our 7 costs. So same thing with the Dawn or less. Add 1, and then all your Donquixote, Rosinante, and Heart Pirate type characters gain plus 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next end phase, which includes your leader. We've got like good purple cards. This also has a Donquixote Pirates type, so we can use the bullet string. So you get that kind of advantage. So I have not played this deck. I'm going to go export. I'm going to get to the text here. I guess I got to open the One Piece client too, huh? And you open OP14 sim and go from there. And a rest heavy meta, you're going to have a hard time. Yeah. So we're gonna see what this looks like. If I don't jive with this deck, do not be surprised that we're gonna switch to like some Gecko Moria, either Boa or Star Deck 29 Luffy to kind of end the day, because that was what I was originally playing. But I just saw a lot of people talking about this deck, and I haven't given it really a fair shake, I feel like. So I'm down to do some testing with it. So there we go. There's that. We're gonna play on unranked because I'm bad. What? Oh, the promo's banned? Is that true? Is this promo not legal? That can't be true. Is that correct? I mean, wait. What version of the sim do I have? Oh, is this the old one? No, right? 135. 14, 30, 28. Is that right? I mean, like, we're not technically that much behind. Am I crazy? Were we playing on East? No, we're playing Western, right? I know the text is wrong, maybe. Is that right, though? Gotta play East? Gotcha. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just do that. I guess we'll just play Eastern. I mean, that means that there's, like, full-powered EBO 3 decks. I don't think that's going to matter that much. I guess, yeah, if we do any... I guess we'll play, like, a little bit of Rosie, and then I guess we'll switch to... If we want to do some ranked games, we'll switch to, like, Boa or Star Deck 29 Luffy to end the day. Yeah, my apology. I did not know... Yeah. I was not aware. Because I saw that people have been grinding with this deck, but I didn't know it was on the Eastern ladder. Western and Eastern is, like, the closest it's really ever been, so, like, I don't think that's a huge issue, but... yeah, I did not know that was the case, so that's too bad. Let's see. Ruli TV, first time watching me live. Also, we have Taylornator made it live as well. Yeah, I know that I'm late. It's going from East Coast time to West Coast time has been tough this week, but I really want to keep it really consistent that we're doing Tuesday, Thursday streams for One Piece. I'm really trying really hard for that. So hopefully that continues to be the case, and we'll have other streams too. There's another thing I forgot to mention, which we'll figure out in a minute. So we want to go first, right? We go to 3, and then we can reduce it by... No, we can go second, right? And we can just Dawn -2 and then go from there, right? Because we can just immediately go to this guy. but maybe we wouldn't want to do that. I'll keep. Because we can go to the other 4-drop. The other 4-drop gives us our Dom back, which is nice. You guys will know better than I. Auto lose against Sanji, just scoop. Lameo. Alright, well. I guess, oh, because their Don's always going to be like lower than ours, right? Is that the idea? I can believe that. We'll get the promo that is the illegal promo. We can go there. Because I guess also, like, if you want to do the Don -1, you want to actually use the Don for something, so we can use Sugar first. And then if you have 2 less life cards, you get to... Oh, okay. So it's a little... Is there... Okay, and there's a 2K. The yellow law. Okay. Got you. So this is essentially a thingy. Understood. So, but this next turn we can play out this law, and then we can play out both laws. Graph Blade's also tough. I can believe it. Oh man, our guy's a thinker though. But Tanji's also a thinker deck, so I get it. Yeah. Because this only protects you from KO effects. Got it. Got it. Oh boy. Do we leave though? Do we just leave? I don't want to be mean, but like they're taking like 1 action a minute. Okay, they're going. They're moving. They're schmoving. Maybe they won't find Graph Blade. I'm on Eastern. Because apparently this promo... I didn't know this before logging in today. That this promo is strictly only an Eastern card. It's incorrect on the sim. Yeah, because the new Reiju. Yeah. I can see that being the case. I'm aware about how unfortunate that whole thing is. This gets a Donquixote Pirates card. I guess it's... I mean, I think this Rosie's just better, right? Because at least it like lets you go there. I don't know. Do we haven't found like the actually good laws yet. And we're almost never going to be at like lower life. Oh man, if we still had this card, making them discard 2, crazy. It's cool to see this card getting some work because this card came out in OP05 and everyone thought it would be really good in red purple law, and then it just ended up being really bad. It's really interesting. Like maybe not really bad, but just like a not the best card for the deck. Yeah, we'll probably... There's a big chance I just switch off of this. Oh my gosh. This... I know I'm being impatient. I know I'm the problem. What? Why are they? Are they using like a GameCube controller? What's up? Why has it been so like painfully slow? Sure. Okay. Sure. I can't believe they took that. We're at 7 Dawn, we're at 6 Dawn. I listen. You guys can make fun of me. I'm just gonna. I can't handle how slow this guy is playing. I don't understand the issue, but like, it's like I can't handle it. You can make fun of me. You can. I'm not the hero in this story, but I'm like, I cannot. His pace of play is obnoxiously slow. I cannot deal with that. And something that's going to be a Sanji matchup where they have like 100 interactions and they're playing that speed. I can't do it. I cannot. I'll take the L on that one. That's me. That's me being impatient and maybe having a little bit too much coffee this morning. But like that was, it was. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Tell me whatever you want. But I just could not do that. Let's see, Tailinator, longtime anime fan for One Piece, came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! This year. Only turned to a problem. Yeah. Game's super fun. Game's super great. I've been really enjoying it for sure. Since casually the release of the game, however long ago. Honestly, I don't know if I like going first or second. I'm gonna go second and see if that makes me feel a little bit better. Sure. Jelly Jeff. We can just play this out turn 1, right? No, because we have to Dawn -1. Yeah. Sure. This is only an on-play. All this deck is on-play, so Teach seems like a tough matchup, too. Oh, but we can attack into the Lafitte. No, never mind. They're going to block it. We got a Devin. I literally have no counter in my hand, so we'll see. Well, we have some counter now. Oh, they didn't use the effect. Nice. Pew. There's no way. Okay. They really like their Lafitte, huh? Well, since we can still use our things, this searches for only one of these, which we narrowly whiffed on. This looks like for a Heart Pirates card, so this can be a, I suppose this one. Then Dawn -1. We can play out this boy and get arrested Dawn, and I guess we pass. It's actually not too bad. The fact that this Rosie can find this law is kind of nice too. This also has blocker, which is cool. And then, yeah, next turn we'll be at 6. Okay, there's the Kuzan. Yeah, they really just can't attack with this Lafitte anymore, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they can't. They like use the effect of the Lafitte. Alright, attack with this first. Okay. I see. I think it's better to play out this law, right? I don't think we need the blockers much. 3, and then we'll play this out and we'll reduce it by 2, so we can do a big 6. And then, yeah, reduce by 2. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm just making sure my numbers make sense. I guess we could have we didn't have to play this out. Please don't pop it. I mean, if they're popping anything, it's popping this law, yeah. We'll return this one. We'll play out this one, replacing this. Because it's a law in there, because we have ways to get it back. And yeah, we still have no counter in hand, so please don't do anything about that. If this law lives, we start drawing again. And I think we're like kind of okay go down to 0, but we'll go from there. I'm using OP04 or OP03. We're just using the list that did well from Krolzor, which means I don't immediately know which one's the good one, but this is my age. All right. Oh. Got a little cute corgi boy over there. He's giving me looks. He's like, food? Yeah. After this game, I need to give him some food. If you guys can help remind me to feed my dog. You know, the thing that you guys should help me with all the time as a responsible dog owner. Yeah. Thinking. Sure. All right. Got him, Rosie. Cool, we got him. If we have 7, they had 7. If your opponent has more Dawn cards in their field. Okay, so more. So that means that we should go... Let's go 6 here. Okay. Dawn -1. We use the effect to play out here. We now have less Dawn cards. So this attack will let us look top 5. This looks for a Heart Pirates card. So this is Sachi and Penguin. So we go 5 there. They can block if they want. We can go 6. Either they block or not. And then honestly, I don't really mind going... Okay, sure. It's at 7k right now, so we can go 5-2. Is that worth? I feel like that's worth. Just to remove this, especially with them going to 9. Like, they have to, like, go... Yeah, it's going low minus on Dawn. But this, they need to give me, like, 2-2ks. I think this is way more... I don't think we're losing next turn, especially since this is a blocker. And we do have some counter in hand. Now. Yeah, they have to give me 2 cards at least. I think this taking out 2-2ks out of hand is just way better. Nice. Nice. That you use, yeah. I mean, so again, I didn't know that the promo was incorrectly. I didn't know that this card was like not flagged correctly. I'm sure that EBO3 is a stronger build. EBO4, yeah. Yeah, if you send me your list, I'll try it. You can DM it to me. You can message me on Discord or on here on Twitch what it is, and I can try it out. I'm not against it. Yeah, but I haven't, like, this... I mean, this list... I haven't gone over a Rosie list. I guess I went over, like, 1. But I can't even remember what event that was for. Was it... I think it was maybe for Australian Nats. So, yeah, if you want to send it, go for it. But... the fact that we're just, like, playing bodies every turn... it's been really good. I mean, sure. They're at 9 Dawn. We're at 7 Dawn. Let's get our free draw. I guess we'll just get the safe 2k. They also didn't use their leader effect, so that's fun. We'll go big 7. See how that goes. Blockable events of laws? No. So I'll go over the list after this game again. does nothing. So we know one card in hand is trash. Give me a 1k, so 7, 9, 11, 13, or 11's the most they can get to, even if they're all 2ks, so we're good to go. Yeah, GG, and it's 0ks. Alright. Yeah, alright, we got a good game with this. I mean, this seems like pretty straightforward, too. He DM'd me. Yeah, so Vice, send me what here. If you, it's really easy. You can import it to Eggman Events. So if you go to here, you go to import deck, and then you just paste what you sent me here, and then just go from there and you go export and you send me the URL. Way more portable. You can send it to me from there. But this build is not playing. We're only playing one Divine Departure. We saw it every game. That's really funny. But yeah, this is Krolzor's list. So he got first place at the Chinoi's Cup this yesterday. So but I'm down for that. Do you think Gecko's only in strong place till EVO 3? Yeah, I like Gecko a little bit more, for sure. The archetype is really cool. Yeah. Is Boa even meta? Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean is it meta? For sure. Look, I'm going to type in Boa, and you're going to see, like, a lot of decks pop up. Bam. Look. Got 6th place yesterday. Or not, Monday, rather. It topped the Oceania finals. Rosie time. Oh, fine. Okay, Strongest Wizard has woken up. He's part of the stream. Real quick, I do need to feed my puppy boy real quick. Also, the resub, that's crazy. That's all I need to do, play Rosie for 5 seconds. How's Rose? I have no idea. I've played this game, this deck twice, so I'm not the person for it. But I will say, we do have, no, that's the wrong one. Though this is, if you guys want to get more people, this should be 11 or lower. Yes, 10. Yes, 10 spots left. But we've got another event coming up. So we've got I guess I can just go here. I can go here, community events, and then go. Okay, yeah. We've got a half case, and the signups go live in just over an hour 15. So 128. It's going to be on Saturday, February 7th. I know this 7 looks like a 1 at times. It is definitely a 7. You can see it right here. And yeah, it will be a 128. It will be 128 cap. We're going to have 7 rounds of Swiss are into 1 undefeated into a top 8 cut, but top 16 gets prizing still. And then we'll do a top 8 cut best of 3. So should be a really, really good time. Signups go live in about an hour. So I'll let you guys know when it happens. It'll be today. Well, I mean, okay. Like that's you're asking like 2 different questions. You're asking, can Boa win an event, or is Boa meta? Those are 2 different questions. Like, yeah, Boa is completely meta, and you can even tell by just how many people are playing the deck. Like in Australia, sincerely, the data is not 100% complete because I only have the top 5, but it was the 3rd most played deck, at least 3rd most represented deck in the top 512. So half the room, approximately, right? So. This is the 512 that's leaning, like the top 512 says leaning to the more exclusive decks, but yeah, Boa is super good. Maybe it's probably like overrated a little bit, mostly because people have a hard time, like some people don't know how to play against yellow as easily, but go from there. Okay. I'm gonna feed my puppy boy. I'll think about my top 3 favorite leaders for a second. Give me a moment. right, Corgi's been fed. All right. Top 3 leaders. I know top 2 for sure. Top 2 are definitely Marco and Sardek 13 Luffy. Those 2 are my favorites. 2 of my favorites for sure. If I was to try to find a third, let's see. It would have to be Kuzon's fun. Probably Nami. I really like this deck, even though it's never been like really good. Jeez. I really wanted this deck to be better than it was. It's still good, but like it's not good enough at the time. Prona's really fun. This deck is top 5, but it's also kind of bad. Yeah, honestly, Marco, Sardek 13, Luffy, and Nami. All right, there we go. All right. There's the link. Give me. Also, so this is the best Rosie deck in the entire game. But you're using EBO3 stuff. Yeah, sure. But we're not. I mean, listen. I know that I can be using EBO3 stuff, but like, it's tough. I didn't know this when we were starting today that this is not. But like, I don't want to be mean. Of course, you play this card in a yellow deck. Like, yeah. But like, it is cool to see like the effect with like the laws, right? Because this can also do like a rush, and then you play the 7 cost, right? So like you get the thing. So, but yeah, it gets better. I mean, sure. There's, and I don't want to be like dumb about it, but yeah, a lot of decks get better with EBO3. So, but I can see like the unblockable being really important. So yeah, select one of your Trafalgar Law cards that can plus 2k power to this battle. This turn, then if the selected card attacks. But what a weird way to write that. That feels like kind of clunky compared to other things. Yeah, that Nami goes in anything. Yeah. No, that's really fair, but like you're kind of comparing apples and oranges too, right? I know that we're technically playing within the EBO3 format, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the day if we can't actually play this in EBO3. I'm still down to play. I mean, we can play some EBO4 builds of it too, or EBO3 builds for it too. Let me play a couple more with like strictly this build, and then we'll go to. We can try your build for sure. It is just a shame because is that deck still like a month away from being fully realized? So we'll do that. We'll do that in a minute. But yeah, we'll play a couple more games with this build. With JB Green. Which one's JB? Jinbei. Oh, Green Jinbei. Right? Is that right? Green Jinbei? Oh, Bonnie. Okay. It's fine. I think Mihawk's just better in general. Yeah, no, I'm sure. But it's like the same reason like why I haven't been trying to do like any BOA testing with like EBO3 or anything, or like the Stardek 29 with EBO3. But I get it. But yeah, we'll play a couple more games. It's boring. Yeah, it's tough. Let's go. I guess going first is better if we want to try to play a 4-drop on curve. Oh, this is actually really nice. Yeah. GLHF. I'm not sure, Brandon. Try to use the Donquixote package search out the law and Rosie instead of law 3 cost. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we might switch back to our original plan of Rosinante. Not Rosie, but let's see. This finds any Donquixote pirate card, which means it can find this one. And go 5k with this. I can't remember. Is the build that you prescribed? Does it have the? Does it even have the 7? It does have the 7 cost low. Okay. Man, you got so many bricks in this deck though. You have 22 cards without counter. I mean, I guess 4 of them are the I love you, but man, that's a lot of non counter. Yeah, Dawn -1. Play out this boy, gain arrested Dawn, and turn. So next turn we're going to 5. An 8k or 10k on defense is crazy, yeah. I think we have to keep this alive. Especially because, like, we can... Yeah, I'll keep it alive. Might have been too expensive, but... it's fine. Alright, we'll pay this for 1. Only looks for Donquixote Pirates card. So, I mean, I can find this one. This has to happen, right? If I find another one of those laws, do I play it? It's only, yeah, I guess so. And then I guess we play this and hope to find a 2k. We do. No, we gotta just attack this anyways. The fact that they kind of have to respect the sugar, like this card's like drawing us a lot of cards too, which is nice. Oh, they get to draw? That's not fair. Yeah. I can see like Zoro being kind of tough for us though. I mean, technically I can save this. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we don't have the supernovas type right now. Attack there. This is looking kind of silly. Yeah, this tempo is actually pretty insane, right? Like, look at the numbers we're touting out. The fact that the sugars let us draw like 3 cards so far this game too is really nice. Bullet string is going to be kind of important too. And we can just, if we play this law next turn, our entire board goes bwomp. Okay, Mihawk's like fine. Yeah, bullet string too. Yeah, I mean, we could have used it, I guess, maybe a bit more strategically, but all right. Just in case they have like Dead Man's Game, right? This is maybe the greedy attack, but at the end of the day, like, I think it's fine. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the Rosie up. I don't know, we're just like so tempo oriented, right? Yeah, Sanji definitely. Is this oh, it's just KO'd by any means, huh? Interesting. KO do 9 to us. We can get out of it. Oh no, was that a mistake? Oh, that definitely was. Whoops. I don't know what I was thinking. Whoops. For some reason, I thought they'd have like one less attack. Yeah, we could, if this died, we yeah, GG. I goofed. No, they don't know that I goofed. They're like, nah. You tricked me. You told me I could do it. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then I just lose. Oh well. No, that's on me. But yeah, I can see like why like this tempo now seems like pretty insane. And we do actually have like a lot of good defense stuff as well. I'll play a couple more games with this build specifically. The turn after it's played. I mean, that can be the case too. Yeah, trash one card from your hand. This trash character up to one card. Yeah, I mean, that can definitely be the case for the 8 cost one. Roger. Oh, okay, sick. We won. Nice. We got there. Alright. I think going first is the case. Sorry, I haven't played against a Rob Lucci in such a long time. We'd rather find the law, right? Yeah, there it is. I guess this card is generically just a good card, huh? Air door? Oh my gosh. This only finds a Donquixote Rosinante card, so I guess it's that one. Still play this turn. Okay, yeah, going first is a better curve for sure. This thing searches. This looks top 5 for Trafalgar Law, which is slightly more. I mean, it doesn't really matter. With the -1 Dawn, yeah. Yeah, at first I'm like, going second's the play, right? But then... They wouldn't try to remove this twice in the same turn, right? Cool. Well... So what is this? Okay, this is a Rob Lucci from OP14. Trash 1 characters, draw 1 card. Okay. Yeah. Even without like the EVO3 stuff, like I can see like why this deck is like a lot of consistency. It's mostly just due to this card, right? I'm sure if you don't see this card, you feel bad. Sure. Draw 2. Another 7-drop law. Oh, it begins. It begins anew. Oh, that's fun. I didn't think about like that's how the combo works with this card. I don't know if it's good. I'm not playing it, no. But it's not. It's because Krolzor's not playing it. He's the bad one. I didn't say that. And I have nothing to use the 1 Dawn on anyways, so Dawn -1. I have to just do this one because this is just better generically than anything that I was doing anyways. And then we just go off. Also, like, if we want to, we can rest the Rebecca. I mean, they have enough blockers, so. I can see the 3-cost laws being like kind of clunky. So, Big 5. Oh, really? There's no shot. There's no way. They had 0 counter in hand. That's crazy. This won't be played outside of rotation format. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't think... Do we care? I mean, okay, we don't have like that many cards in hand, but like, what are they gonna do for 10? Is there some card you don't know about? There's probably a card I don't know about. No, never mind. It's a card that I'm acutely aware of at all times. Rebecca. One of these. One of these. Yeah, GG. Hey, we got a GG. I will say, it does look like there's some stuff with Lucci. Because there's also, like, this is a good 2K trash trees. Yeah. There's definitely seems like they're cooking a little bit. Definitely. Yeah. Why does 7 cost lot also buff when it? Yeah, it says specific. So if you guys go back to the OP12 Wednesday Night One Piece, it might have been the clip for the thing. Sos was playing Rosie, and I had the same question, and I was like, "Wait, Sos, did you do it wrong?" Like I had like that like disapproving mom voice of like, "Sos, how could you?" But it was yeah. It's specifically the for this one it says strictly anything named Donquixote Rosinante, and then all your heart pirates. Yeah, you only get 3 costs if you double minus, aka Gamma Knife plus leader, discard search. Yeah, I can see like the 3 costs being like a mediocre card, especially in a deck that doesn't need like doesn't have a lot of flexibility on that. So we'll try the EBO4 build of this now. Yeah. We'll go to yours. Oh, I'm sure I'll have some relevant opinions on any of this. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is also not a supernova type leader, so you don't get the full advantage from that. But also, if you don't know, I'll say it every time. If you guys go to export decks, go to copy to clipboard, and then you open up this boy right here. You go back to the main menu, go to deck editor, you go to import deck. There it is. It's the whole thing. You don't have to EBO. I guess EBO 3 PY Rosie. What a crazy thing. It's like introducing the PlayStation 2 after releasing the PlayStation 3. You know what I mean? I could have used 4 and 3. Those are better numbers. They could have been the same numbers. Oh well. EBO 3 PY. There. Yeah. So the square brackets mean like strictly the name of a card, and then the curly braces usually mean the type. Yeah, you remember that clip? Yeah. I was like, and if I remember right, it was a day where he had done it like twice, and I try to keep, or like, listen, I know everyone makes mistakes. I try to keep like it a little bit more, because we live stream it and then we re-record and release it later. I really want those matches to be kind of like as accurate as possible. So like halfway through the match of Sos's pet deck. And he's like, and I was incorrect in thinking that he made a mistake. I was like, do we have to play this whole game again? Like I was like, man, I was a little flustered. Incorrectly so. I was the villain. I was the villain. Let me see. You can only get 6 costs Rosie Law with Rosie though. Oh, because it's not a Heart Pirates card, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, because it's before that. I don't know why it's having a hard time searching. We'll try again. Unless I was shadow banned for being a mean player. Or reset our win losses too. I'll probably do some Gecko Moria package games, or Thriller Bark package games too today. I have kind of a hard out at like 1 p.m. though. So like 3 more hours. No, we're totally fine. We're going second, which we are okay with. I mean, we have double searchers to try to find our thing. I guess we can keep this. Even though like the searchers don't do as much against Ace specifically. But yeah, we definitely want to try to find the 4 cost. Why did they choose to go second or first, by the way? Cool. Good. I don't know what's going on there. Because of the life gain? Sure. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I crazy? Are they crazy? What's up? What's up there? What's going on over here? Yeah, no gamma knife. Yeah, why no gamma knife? What's the reasoning? What's the reasoning, Vice? Let me know. Again, I'm out of the. I have not done. This is technically my first like EBO3 meta game. Yeah, it's not ranked. Yeah. Which I know I was trying to do like a try hard Thursday. I sincerely thought I was going to be able to play ranked with the Western ranked with this deck. But if this card is incorrectly flagged, like there's not much we can do. Yeah, the aura makes sense in Japan. Yeah. I get it. I know. I'm curious like what the backstory was. Were they just like optimistic that they were going to get EBO3 out on time and then that just didn't pan out? I'm guessing that's what happened. There's like some delay for EBO3 specifically. But I don't know. And or like EBO3 was like originally slated for that weekend or that week. And then that was in production and everything before they decided to do like the EBO4 split and like change probably the Western catch-up release, so I can get that. Sometimes the translations just don't work or rather lost other audience. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, and I get that. Yeah, I think EBO3 is harder to break up for it. There's also like I don't know, maybe it's like a cult. Like they thought it'd be like a fun, the heroine stuff with like Valentine's, right? Like I don't know if that was like a marketing decision. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. All I'm sure is that we're having a hard time finding a quick match with our quick match searcher. If this fails again, I'm going to go to Eastern rank. You know what? I am so confident or I am so unbothered by my Eastern ranking that I'd rather just go and play Eastern on this and go from there. How about that? I did see that one. Okay, there you go. Log in with Discord. Yeah, I don't care. We'll just play Eastern. We'll play some games. Yeah, if anything, that just means that maybe the next Wednesday night One Piece, I'll make sure that we'll bring Purple Yellow Rosie just to get some more games with it, because I think the deck looks like it's pretty good. All right, play East. Play Eastern. All right. Also, here we can do change these stats. Oh, is that the? That's my Western bounty. Can I change? Oh yeah. Here I can change it to this bounty number, which is at 149. Woo! Music's playing twice. Oh, it's fixed now. I'm upset that it took almost an hour for someone to tell me that, but that's okay. Yeah. All right, so it thinks I'm playing Carrot, and I have 100% win rate against Kobe. GLHF. We're back at ranked, baby, so we're taking it serious today. How do you deal with 7-cost Shanks or 8-cost Kid? No idea. Though 8-drop Kid is not played as much. Though, so we're going second. This hand is awful. Mulligan. This hand is okay-ish. I've watched a VOD of yours. Well, 100% the VOD. Which your chat is not reliable. No, I know. It's okay. But I'm also like not always reliable with talking to my chat. So I understand it's like a two-way road. Do you know what VOD it was recently? If it was a recent VOD? The issue, so the reason why, like, if you guys really care, I don't know if you care, whatever. Because I was playing with, I capture audio two ways. I have one just for Spotify, which is what the music's playing through, and one through the Kuzan VOD. Yeah. So I guess so. Yeah, we just take life. We don't care. This deck can be kind of nasty towards us, right? Because we can just. Sure. Because they can attack into me. All right. Who's better? Probably just Nami, right? Or is it better to do? I mean. I know we have to do this first. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like Rosie... I mean... Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know when you would play Nami. I guess against, like, 5 life leaders. But, like, I feel like playing Rosie Law out is just better. More times than not, right? We can go 6, and then we go 5, and... I don't know, man. I'll just say it's... No, I think it's this one, right? Like, Nami's cool, but, like, in this situation, doesn't really matter. I'd rather have, like, the 1k and make the 8k on board. Like, I don't feel like I'm, like, rushing their life. And also, if they try to, like, attack into things... Yeah. Swing. Yeah. Cool. Okay, in this situation then, we can bully the Hina, and we can play Nami next turn, which I think is like the better play now. Especially because that's still around. Yeah. No, I like that play. What does Kobe do? Okay. Does this include like trying to KO this card? Is that right? Yeah, Kobe's cracked. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. I think at this point, like, we just... Yeah, they have to discard a card, right? I think we just play out this law then, right? At this point, like, I know that I won't be able to remove this, so I'd rather get rid of the Helmeppo while I still can. Really? You're gonna spend 2 cards to save that? I'm like, really? So a 5 open. It means we don't get the I love you, but I think that's fine. I'd rather just bully the cards that exist. It's a Supernova card, right? I guess it's the 2K. Yeah, because like I feel like we don't have to rush to use the Nami effect. And we're still keeping them at 3, so like Nami still gets the... The what? I played Nami on 5, did I? No. X-Drake is Supernova. Sure. Sure. Is it once per turn? Yeah, once per turn. I think at this point we just out-resource them. You can also just go for game now, right? Which is kind of funny. Oh, that card's really good too, huh? Do I even have to do the Dawn minus? I mean, technically, I guess it's better economy-wise, right? What happens when I do this 5 here? Oh, they take it. What if I do this? Oh, they're gone. Oh, if you played Nami on 5, yeah. I think playing this out on 6 is just better. Nami, I think, is a good card, but after just immediately one game, it seems pretty situational for this deck. Yeah. I agree, Justin. It is a bit of a shame. Yeah, just spam the 8-cost laws, yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty nasty, what you get to do with this deck. And honestly, like, what? We only got, like, 2 cards of support, really, right? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. For searching. Please, yeah. What was I gonna say? If we look at, yeah, because like the only like new cards, like, okay, honestly, I don't think this card's needed in this deck. It's a great card, don't get me wrong, but we don't need it for this deck. It's like this and like this. The EBO4 Rosie Law is gonna be good. Technically, like Eastern's getting it what today? Technically, because it's Friday in Japan right now. Because that's this EBO4 literally just came out, right? If I'm remembering correctly, and then this law, which was a promo that we've needed for a while. So it's crazy like how little support this deck needed for it to be like considered very viable all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Maybe not very viable, but at least considered viable. And it's mostly, I think, off the back of the promo and the... When did Japan get the purple 4-drop law promo? Yeah, 6-cost Rosie backup, yeah. Still thinks I'm playing Carrot, which is funny. Yeah, I can definitely see like there being a card outside of it if we need to. Let us go first. We have so many 1-drop searchers in the deck that I'm fine with shuffling this back and just trying to find the 4 cost naturally. So let's do that. This was awful. I guess I got punished for doing the right thing. You hate to see that. What was it supposed to do? Not do... I don't know. I think that this was a crazy punish of a mulligan. Okay, wait. Saved? Not saved. Get this next turn. Oh, it has to be... Wait, what? Oh, no, it's not Heart Pirates. Do we give... I don't want to attack them 7. Just match it feels really good. I can see that. I can see it being very good. I think in this scenario, when I know the top card of their deck... Oh my gosh, please stop. I think we can just Nami here, right? Because they put it there with Gloriosa. So now they're in a weird spot. They can Nami me back next turn. But then after this, we go to... We can do the law stuff now. A year and a half ago? Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, this combo is good when we get there. Yeah, had it for a while. Yeah. They also play that card? Hey, that's not fair. I thought it was exclusive to me. I mean, at this point, we can just be, like, really greedy. Okay. What if we did... Okay, sure. This just lets me draw a card, which at this point, I kind of think I need. Okay, cool. What if we just go down to 0 life anyways? This adds it to hand. Yeah. What if we just went to 0 life anyways and then, like, healed? Right? Because we can go... We play this for 6, right? Which means... Let's see what happens when we do this. This says add up to 1. We just have to trash a card from our hand, which is easy. Cool. I will attack here. This could be wrong too, though. I guess it just depends on if this hits something out of life. Okay, that makes a bit of a difference. I mean, I think we're still. This hand is just like so. Cost a 7 or less, so we could have played out this one too. No, we should have been Straw Hat locked, probably. There's just so many bad cards in our hand. What's this finding us? It's only something called Trafalgar Law. Dawn -1 there. Deploy. Attack. Oh, this heals. Sorry, why did I think it was the other way around? Sorry, for some reason I thought you took a life. I don't know why I'm tripping. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I thought the idea was I totally misread this in the last read. Yeah. I gained 2 life. Yeah, I'm dumb. Again, I was not expecting to be playing EBO3 meta today, so that's on me, but don't worry about the 5 bricks in my hand. But also don't tell them there's a really good chance if they just do good numbers, they win. But the fact against like Boa specifically is that we can like clear their board and like, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't tell them. Oh no! I guess we could have put like Trafalgar Law like 6-drop or top or something. That way we could like be even like we could go all the way up to 4 life, right? We could go something crazy like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and the reason I'm gonna take this is because like, they can if they block with Boa, we're gonna take the damage anyways. So I'd rather just take the damage here. Oh my gosh, can we actually draw some cards that have counter? Can we actually draw some cards that have counter though? You know what I'm saying? My goodness. I counter when you can block. I guess so. With all these blockers that I don't have. I could put one more on there. Probably should have gone 7. Oh, double 1. I think we lost. You could have gone 7 there. 7 would have been a better number. Oh well. You know the top card of our hand's a brick, and then we know the yeah. There's a good number us. I think we like this. This is like the brickiest hand I've ever seen with this deck, though, for sure. Yeah, we just can do 2-1. Yeah, GG. Got an extra Rand back there. Yeah. Oh, they still had like the slave arrow too. If your life is I love you, no. Even with that, right? We can't get out of that. Try another game though. Yeah, I know it's not your fault. Yeah, build a wall of blockers. Yeah, I can see. Like this one definitely is more aggressive leaning. What? Oh shoot! I pressed the Western one. Whoops! My bad. My bad. I joined the Western queue by accident. ACOS has counter. Oh, does it? Maybe. Okay. Do I just strictly not know anything about that card? That's funny. It's very funny if that's true. Yep. Whoops. Hey, for the record, it's like yellow border with yellow text, right? Okay, question. Does any other... Okay, never mind. It's Kuma immediately. I was thinking, like, does any other yellow... I don't know, like, even with Kuma, like, it's hard to see that this card has counter. I'll be that guy. I'll be like, it's not my fault that it's kind of hard to see. But, like, every yellow secret rare... I mean, any secret rare. Most secret rares I would assume do not have counter. But specifically the yellow ones. Yeah, there's only two. There's only two with counter. Because the rest of them do not. And this one doesn't have counter. So, anyways. Anyways. You can say I'm bad. I was not expecting to play this today. Do we just take a second away from them? I think that's probably fair. Because that means we can also still go, like, kind of even on curve. I think going second against ace is fine. Especially because they do their big boy 8-cost event. But I feel like this deck, we can, like this matchup, we can just tempo them out. Likely this guy. Oh, which we can't get. So this is probably this one. So yeah, now we get to go attack 7 and then we can go 6, I guess, as well. It doesn't really matter. Sure. -1, yeah. This card's also good just to, like, help guarantee us that we get, like, the Rosie next turn. Rosie Law is a nasty card. For sure. I picked it. I took even away from them. I feel like that's correct, but you can tell me that I'm wrong. Receive damage. Okay. Okay, now on this spot, I'm kind of tempted to play Nami. Especially because this can be bounced back by Jinbei, right? Not Jinbei. What's his name? You know the card I'm talking about. Jozu. Jozu can bounce it back. And then Nami can... I mean, it's not, that card's not going to be played out, but go from there. Yeah, I took it away from them. It seems like this is correct. I would say that this is correct for this matchup. We stun lock them. What's going on? You all right? Can play at the 8 cost. Oh, that's true. That's very funny. At this point, either number's the same, so I'll keep one up just to pretend I have something. Because Ace hasn't used their leader effect anyways, so a 6k and a 7k attack is just the same. Big boy thinking. I mean, you can belong... drawing 3 with Marco must be really tempting, huh? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's very tempting. Yeah, do it. Draw your 3. Play your 1 drop, then play Jozu. Putting would also be a little bit mean here. Putting would be a little bit mean. Four-cost law, yeah. Four-cost law seems like a non-negotiation. Like, you need that card turn 2 for this deck to be good. Now, you have 8 searchers for it, so it's not, like, outrageous to find it compared to a lot of things, so I think that's fine for the deck. Okay, I got Marco, and you're just gonna Jozu. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this only boosts your Heart Pirate stuff too, right? So we're kind of in a good spot to go boop, 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 boop. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You good? This guy's playing on his lunch break. Tommy's playing on their lunch break. And or not so lunch break. There we go. All right. So we're going to have one floating Dawn for something. We can attack with this as a 7, but that don't matter. But we can also... Yeah, we'll just do this for 1. This finds a law, which we can use to find highest value. Dang. Dang. Which one's better? The fact we can still do this law into this law is actually still kind of relevant, too. Probably just this one. You can do 4-cost law. You can do 4-cost law, swing triple, 6Ks, yeah. Well, because I was thinking just doing this. Because I think we're still doing at least triple 6Ks, right? I don't know, I was just thinking about doing this law. Maybe that's incorrect. Yeah. How do people like see these? So these sleeves are custom, are on the their server side. So how do you like be like, I don't know if this is the real one. Apologies, I'm already taken. I hope I didn't lead you on to think that I'm not. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe establishing the two bodies makes a little bit more sense. They -2 with the Uta. All right, cool. Good plays going on here. We'll trash this one, gain 1 life. Play out this one, gain 1 active. This is now attacking for 6K. And we'll attack 8K with this law. Sick. Eggman's not single. Wrap it up. Yeah, I would also go with the law this turn. Yeah. Yeah, harder than that. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we got the W. Yeah. But I think that's fair. Why he scoops? I don't know, man. I think we had good curve on, and they had odd. I think it was too much. Yeah. I think it was really the heartbreak though. Oh no. Oh no. They're going first. Oh no, and we don't have our forecast. Oh no. Oh no. This hand's. Hey, look, we hit the lottery. 777, baby. Oh, they have a 1-drop. No. I think I would love playing this deck. I don't know if it's a deck that I would take to a tournament because there does seem to be. Oh. Sound the alarm. We got there. Pretend we have counter. Think about it. No, we're fine. Oh no. Yep. Big 7, baby. What they're thinking now. They saved it. Interesting. Without EVO3, that's how the stream started. not to be like, where have you been? But yeah, that's how we started the stream today. Was with that knowledge. You know, I'm okay with just doing this 2K here. I think this is gonna be a ooh, that is an okay card. That card's also pretty okay. That card's also pretty okay. I'm guessing they're playing the exact build, like verbatim. I guess we put that one out. He hit his curve pretty hard, yeah. So far. There's still a chance for us, though. And they can just block moving forward now. Literally, probably this one. I'd rather blindly play this card next turn. We're also behind on Dawn now by 2, so they can't necessarily do their things. And we keep this card active. I'll 2K out of this one. That's fine. They won't be able to get their draw or anything, yeah, because we're behind on Dawn. Double Rosy Law is pretty obnoxious, though. Will not deny. All right. Yeah, we do this every time, right? This can find us. I guess it has to be X-Strike, right? We can't get X-Strike. Oh, it's not Supernovas. I'd have such a hard time with this deck, like actually knowing what cards do what, or like search what. Yeah, their curve is really good, huh? And we didn't even get our other law. Bouncing it back. They can just block this for freezy, so I guess we're just done there. Them going first and having the better curve definitely hurts a lot. Which one's more impactful? Probably the Uso, even though they're about the same. We found it again. The fact we don't have any like blockers up too is kind of nasty. They're okay. They're strictly playing the list. That did well. They are tapped out now though, but they have 4 blockers up, so that's kind of nasty. And the only thing they have up is that one. What do you think is more important? So we can't really like interact with the board that much. Like, we can try to bully this, but they can like just take life or block with the smaller one. Being a 6k leader is kind of nice, but like not as good as it could be. I mean, I guess we start with this like every time, right? This is a guarantee move. Right, this I found the 2k, so that like helps. At this point, I think we have to wait. I mean, this only does like good the turn that we play it, right? We're also at 8 to their 8. This is when we're is equal to or less than. So I mean, I think we still do this one. I guess we just volley this. Oh, I need to set up my event to go live. All right. You need 8 cost. Yeah, we didn't find it. That's okay. 8 cost would have made me feel a lot better, but I think we're still like okay. We still have 1 blocker. Let me make sure that I'm so happy I set that alarm. Yeah, after this game we need to make sure that we promote that. Our tournament's live. Okay. They've seen all 4 copies of their Rosie Law. That's really funny. Yeah, this law doesn't seem that good now that I mean, it seems okay, but it's definitely a concession without, you know, access to EBO 3. Really, no attacks, huh? Okay, well. Do they not know? They don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, let me like not forget to promote my event. I hope that's not mean. I don't know if you say big fan and then like in your native language go like F this guy. Yeah, we're playing an EVO3 list though, so yeah, I think the 7 cost makes a lot of sense if we can play the 8 cost law. Makes less sense if we can't. Yeah, but they kind of let us win that one, right? A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, but this being able to go 8 cost, even like 8 cost law into like blocker, that seems like really good because you get to do an attack, you get to heal, like you don't really miss out on anything. You don't really get to miss out on anything. All right, let me. We have an event. It goes live in a minute. Let me get the post ready for you guys as well. Let me see. Add everyone. Registration. Here, I'll post it also in the chats here if you guys need to. 7 cost seems bricky. It's a little bricky. It's a little bricky. This goes live at the top of the hour. All right, and then I need to post on here. Registration is live for our One Piece OP14 English meta half case event. Check it out. All right. Copy that. Upload file. Half case. If Eggman was better at this, it would already be written out, but that's okay. Yeah, it's live now. Send now. And then where? There's that, and pictures, and 2025 events. No, 2026. Oh, we're in 2026. Oh, it always catches me. And then studio. Yep. Create post. Image. There we go. Check it out now. All right, there we go. And are people entering it? Yes, cool. All right, things are working. You love when technology's kind of reliable sometimes. All right. You try the 2 costs, like 2 7 costs, and add the sugar package back. 2, and yeah. You can also check out 2 cost beige. Yeah, honestly, like the 5 cost Nami seems a little superfluous. I'll be honest. It's not like it's bad. But I would definitely instead I would really consider, I'd have to try out more, but like that Donquixote event to make our leader like an 8k for the turn. That seems like really nasty. Like that combo seems really good. So if I was to change this, I'd take out Nami. I'd put in purple. Put like 4 sugars in, and then hit him with the donk. Probably like 2 or 3 copies of bullet string. I know we have a lot of non-counters already. Probably 2 there, and then like take out a... I'd take out like 1... I think this 7 cost law is like slightly better. Especially because like there's so many times when I want to play this, but like I have to use a Dawn anyways, so like I lose out on the Dawn on the curve. I'd say the Secret is like a little bit better. So maybe take that out. And then... because how many donk do we have? We have 17, which is narrowly enough. Narrowly enough. Usohachi and X-Drake are both good. Especially because this is a supernova. But if we look at donk and we go to counter of 2000... Ramping with Baby 5 is cool, but I don't think it's good. And none of these are probably good. No, it's opponent's turn. Yeah. So is there any yellow? Oh, yellow Baby 5? That's right. People are playing this one. Especially because it hits off life. I think Usohachi's just a good 2 of at this point. You can find it off Law. Law not being able to find X-Drake is actually kind of worse, though, right? Nothing searches supernovas, but we need to find supernovas to add them back. But I don't think we ever want to put our 2K back anyways. You know what I'm saying? I think we can try this. Just take X-Drake out. And just put in the Baby 5. Because the Baby 5 draw 2, I think, is way better. And we kind of need 4 copies of that. You need supernova targets? Yeah, we can, like, it's just any law, right? I don't think that... it doesn't... I don't feel like... How many supernovas do we have in the deck? We only have 11. Okay, maybe that's... Is this not a... That's not a supernova. Okay, maybe that's where a little bit of my... The only supernovas are this one, that one, that one. Okay. What counts as proxies? Just normally what I do is I have a real card, turn it face up back, and then I put a printed card. I don't let hand-drawn proxies count. I think there's a proxy, like in the FAQ on my Discord for like the One Piece tournaments, there should be more for it. But generally speaking, it should be the real image. It can be black and white if you can't print color proxies, but you have to have a real card, and then you put like the proxy in it, so it feels like a real card. Or pour in the stack, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, because it's literally these, right? Yellow, purple, like you have any counter that we want. We can play out this blocker. It's probably not good. Are there any other... Yeah, there's not really any other laws that are supernovas, right? They're yellow and purple. Yeah. Alright, 2 copies of X-Drake, take out 1 copy of Usohachi, and then 1 copy of... I think this card's good, but I don't know if it's 3 copies good. We'll go down to 2 copies. Especially because it's not... Oh, but it's a Donquixote pirate, so it can be found by sugar. Ugh. Ugh. There's so many numbers going on. Only finds Heart Pirates, which is this. I mean, this card finds all of our top end. These cards, I guess, search the same things, though, right? Like, unironically. Like, unironically, these find the same things. But this also is like a Donquixote Pirates card. So I'm going to take out one of these laws. And we'll go from there. And go from there. All right. All right. Theory crafting's done for right now. Let's go to battle crafting. I know that's not a word. I know it sounds stupid. And make sure that no one's having issues. Doesn't look like it. Besides maybe me, but that's a different story for a different time. How many people we got? Ooh, we're almost halfway sold out. Thank you guys so much for being a huge supporter of these events. It's always a little scary to like... I don't really express this a lot, but like there's like a lot of risk for running these events, right? You know, both like professional risk and like financial risk. So just because like if it doesn't fill up, then like what happens, or you know, there's a lot of people working around for these. So I really do appreciate the support for these, for real. It means a lot, and it just means that I'm going to keep posting them. So I appreciate that. How did you... Oh, the start time? DM me. Alright. Sorry. 6 cost blocker law. It is Supernova, yeah. Oh, game 2, baby. They had an entire another game. And then we were back to it. I'll keep. Sugar also really helps her going second curve a lot of the time. Okay, we don't find our 4 costs, which is a little bit tragic, but... yeah. This can find our 4 cost. Okay. See, why do they get their 4 cost? This can be better at finding our 4 cost. This one would definitely find our 4 cost. Thank you. It doesn't matter. Going to 6 next turn so we can play this law, or we can also play this Rosie law. Especially because we can use Sugar Effect for 1. Sure. That's fine. Though they sniped our only card with counter out of our hand. I think we gotta be a little bit slower with bleeding damage. This finds any Donquixote Pirate card, so we can get this 2k. We'll go 6 into their 6. They're at 4, we're at 6, so we can't use our abilities. Yeah, because they're now behind. I think we still need to play this card out. Over this one, and then at this point we'll just go 5 there. Yeah, because we have a law we can get from there. It's nice. This Sugar being able to just be like tap 1, draw 1 every turn is pretty nice. At this point we can just get a blocker. Pew. It's 5-5 now. Oh, what the? That ordering was like really wrong, right? They could have attacked way larger. Unless they did the wrong one. Sure. Ooh. They're at 6, we're at 7. I guess it's like not super wrong, but you know what I mean. Donquixote Pirates card, so I mean still a 1k is a 1k. It's just a once per turn for that effect. I think I also want to be at 6, yeah, Dawn -1. We'll play out this one. We don't active Dawn. We'll go 6 here. Okay, next question. I think we can kind of hit them down to... Can they win next turn? We don't have like that much counter. I think we can keep one blocker up. We just hit them down to 2. And they have to be kind of worried about us winning on the crackback. With one blocker open, they get to draw 2 off the baby 5, so that's cool. If we use I Love You, we can use it to get back the other law, which will be good. Shouldn't all versions of Rosie be former Donquixote? Nah, no. I mean, I don't... That's not how that works, right? I don't think so. We'll just get the free block while we can. Gamma Knife, sure, buddy. Sure. Yeah, because next turn we get to go off. They don't have any rush cards, right? All right. Do it again. We bully the bully one. Play out this. Bully here. The unblockable event's a Donquixote Pirates card. What's better here? Probably the heal. All right. Double 2Ks and the thing in life. They can just block 1K here. I think we can just stare at them. They're sugar. Oh no. Yeah, I think he's just playing the exact build that Krolzor used, so nothing too fancy. I definitely want to bring this card back, so I don't mind just getting that. I'll 2K with this one. They attack with this, I'll block here. You're in a weird spot. Especially because they're going to, but yeah, Sugar can find you the unblockable event, which is really nice. Actually, can it? No. No, it can't. I mean, if this finds us... Yeah, it's Heart Pirates, yeah. And it's a 2 cost though, so it searchable off the event. Alright, so I mean, if we want to be like mean, we can X-Drake and rest the Trafalgar Law, right? We have to do that kind of first though. They have so much Dawn open though. The other thing we can do is that we can just like, I think playing 7 cost Law, especially with all the cards that we have in hand, is probably good enough. Dawn. Go 9 here. I guess we just have to be okay with that. There's definitely like points for X-Drake to do stuff. I think our blockers are pretty safe though. Take top Foxy. I mean, go for it, man. Foxy, I think the deck's okay. You have some tough matchups though. I don't think Foxy's like the most surprising deck to play though. You can have Usohachi, sure. But like that, that's like, I mean, I think they have ways to get around our blockers, right? That's pretty clear. The first attack that they do, I'm almost entirely sure I'm going to block with 4-cost Law. Unless they have a way to get around it. We have 2k, 1k, and 1 blocker up. Because I am worried about losing next turn, for sure. This is definitely a point where I think the 2-cost unblockable event's probably worth it, right? Especially since the 1-drop can find it. Yeah, at this point we just block with this. No. Goodbye, Law. Just because they have ways to interact with it. I don't think there's a way for them to keep the Rosy Law open. Excuse me. You have a 7k blocker that you paid 2 for early in the game. That gives you enough value last. Yeah. Yeah. The 4-drop promo is clearly like very good for this deck, right? Clearly a pretty good card. Yeah. Yeah, I do agree. Like the Foxy big cost was just, yeah, a little unfortunate for how the deck works. Oh, they whiffed off the law. That sucks. We don't have a way to take a life ourselves, right? Also, if Rosie finds the... I mean, if they have the unblockable, they can go for it. I think I gotta just 2k, 2k. Okay. Start with a 9. They could also have the event that makes them like... Yeah. It's a bit troublesome. It's still probably this though, right? I mean, you can get the 2k, but I think that into that is probably better. Do we want to find like, I mean, 7 cost law doesn't do anything because we don't have a way to put it back in there. Having another blocker is probably good enough, so we can go down -1. We can play out this over here. We can go 7k with this one. It's 9 to 9 right now. All right, they go even on hand. Go 8. Another one. That's crazy. I guess we go 8 here. Oh, we did the mistake too. We're not going to get the card draw off this too because we goofed. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's too crazy to say that they have the 2, but we should have done it way earlier. I guess just to get the guaranteed draw. We're missing 1 card in hand that we would have had otherwise. And they have 5 attacks, but we can kind of get out of them. They should know just put 3 on the 1 cost law though. Or just that. I mean, that's also fine. That is like the best card I could ask for off the top of my deck. Are you kidding me? Cool. What a nasty card to just blindly pull. That's so silly. Let's see, but Kang, thank you very much. I know we're not doing as much Digimon stuff lately, but they got the unblockable. They got the unblockable. I'm sure they teched it in just for this matchup. I don't know. LeMayo. If you drew it, you wouldn't have to. I think he means like the bullet string. I mean, if we block this, where are their last 2 attacks? Uh, 10 plus 9, 19. I'll make them do math. Yeah. All right, they have Uso Hachi in hand. Love it. But yeah, sorry, King. I'm obviously very distracted right now, but I appreciate the long time support, and I'm happy that you made the long trek to One Piece. But I am looking forward to the I am looking forward to the Digimon mobile game or whatever. No blocker. Yeah, GG. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear. Oh, we top deck the 2-drop. Okay, all right. I don't know what kind of rosy gods exist to be like Eggman needs to play this deck. Let's show him all the good cards, all the good times. That's crazy. That's wildly good. All right. Keep going. That's so funny. They don't have the silence event, yeah. I was kind of like worried that they might have like the rush law too, so I don't know. I could have played a little bit better from it too. We just ended up sneaking into getting some value. Yeah, 6 costs a 1k, yeah. Yeah, Secret with like Kuma, yeah. If he goes 4 9s, he wins, probably. We can get out of one of the 9s because there are 2 attacks, 4 9s, 1 2. No, that wouldn't have been enough, right? I don't think that would have been enough. Can you sure list? Sure. Yeah, would need a Dawn. Sure. Sure. Here. Here's the list that I'm on right now. Is that right? Yeah. It's an EVO3 list, though. I know we're doing EVO3 testing. I didn't mean to. If we're going... I mean, we have 4 cost loss, so we're probably fine. I know our Boa player is thinking really hard about if they play Son Goku or not. There we go. Alright, finds any card named Law. 6 costs is pretty good. No Nami then? No. It was in the list when we started the day, but I think that card can... It's not bad, but we don't need it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think you have to say it out loud, yeah. I think tournament standard is you have to utter it. There's no way around it, unfortunately. All right, let me just attack. You get a trigger off there. Do we have to attack, by the way? We probably should. Yeah, we probably should. Pew. Yeah, we could have attacked 6. I want 1 open. I might just use this as a basic 2k. But late game, like, you know, since you know that you're going to start putting this in your trash, you can bring it back, which is nice. You have to, yeah, you do have to. All right, wait, see? Okay, it was a shocky, all right. I wasn't, like, super wrong, but it's still upsetting. I think we need more 2Ks if I'm being super honest. Dawn -1. We'll use that. We'll play this. Deploy. Get rested Dawn. Pass a Rooney. And we can 2k out of one, and then we can recycle with the I love you. So that's actually pretty good. Oh, we need to be at 2 or less life. That's right. Oh well. Yeah, I probably should have taken that last hit. Oh well. Oh boy, they're big thinking. You have to return something. I mean, Shakiyaku's fine. Oh, the Ran? Really? Okay. Oh, we got this back, baby. Yeah, I think you're right. I just don't think they can really deal with the amount of like attacks that we have too. Oh, Kuma though. Kuma's good. Yeah, I don't care about going down to 2. The trigger effect. Alright. It's actually starting to be really nice now. So we get to go, we heal 2. I think we're fine. I think we have enough discard fodder. They've hit 3 triggers off of life, which is kind of obnoxious. We can go 7, 8, and then we can start with 6, I guess. So the next one's gonna be 7. And we can keep, we can even keep it. We can do 6, 6 because I probably need one open for this card just in case. Because their board's actually kind of wide right now. But the fact that we get to heal up to 4 again is kind of nasty. So I'm probably going to feel comfortable enough to attack with this Rosie. Yeah, another 6. Yeah, I could have gone rid of the board, but I think we're just like so far ahead that we're good. I'll put that to the top and then big 8. Another one. I've hit you 4 times. If you trigger 3, that's crazy. We got out of that. That's so funny. That's pretty funny. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just try to go for game, I guess. I mean, at this point, like, what are we actually afraid of? We can just go down to 0, right? Doesn't really matter. Sure. Sure. can't, I guess, get this one back. Yeah, what are you? $13 should be enough. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I mean, they could have gone, yeah, this cousin, yeah, I mean, they could play out this out, but it wouldn't get rid of something. They should have like one more 1k in hand, because they were wrong with Rayleigh's effect, but that's fine. Yeah. It's still like kind of scary to play against Boa, though. Where's my mouse? Oh, here's the build that we're playing right now. Also, how's the event selling out? How are we doing? Dang, we've got 44 spots left. That's crazy. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. No. Yo. GLHF. I guess we'll go first and see if we're better than them. So we can look top 4 for the card that we need, or we can... I'm gonna mulligan. We didn't get the card that we needed. I still think that makes it better. I know we miss out on a turn 1 play, but we need the 4 cost, right? And playing the 1-drop to look top 4 is worse than looking at just top 5 in general. I guess it's a fresh top 4 though. I think the math still makes sense. Maybe it's not as crazy as I'm thinking though. Do we? I really can't. I mean, okay, wait. If we're behind on curve though, does that make a difference? No, we kind of just need to. We'd rather play this. Even missing the 4-drop does hurt though. And I mean, this can't find our thingy, but okay. Searches for a Rosinante pirate card. Which did we... Oh, and we can play this for 1. And this can find any of these 4-drops, which we can get the... I'll get this one. I'll get that one. You got her. Okay. Attack there. We're at 4. We're going to be at 4. Play this for 1. Use this to find. There it is. Super late. Oh, we can't get that card anyways. Yeah, I guess it's just this guy. Down -1. Get 1. And pass. We're going to 5 next turn. It's going to be difficult for them to get the draw off this, but we'll see. Because we're going to, again... Yeah, we can play this next turn, which is kind of nasty. If we want to, we can use it to play this Rosie Law as well. I guess it just depends on how much Dawn they have left open. Sure, free block. If you want to use like Gamma Knife or something. Do I care about this? So what do you need to do for? No, I think we're fine. We can just. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm being like a little bit too aggressive with how much life we have. Maybe that's true. It didn't really matter. I'll trash this one. Gain 1 life. I'll just play out this. Gain 1 active Dawn. I guess we can play this out for now. So I'm not afraid of losing. We only have 2k in there, but we have so much blockers and stuff. Yeah, this is feeling pretty good. Yeah, once you're all right. Like once you start getting like the sequencing, like this deck can get pretty nasty. Sure. I don't think they're gonna be able to bully this really successfully anyways, so. Sure, man. Ooh. This card's also kind of nasty for this next turn. You got it. Four-cost blocker ramper is one of the most important things in the deck. I think it is. Even though we missed it, we're still like in a really good spot because the rest of our curve's really nice. Let's see. Okay. This finds any Donquixote pirate card, so that searches. Bullet string is kind of good, right? Yeah, we'll get this one. Then so we can like do the Dawn -2 for this. It's probably worth it. And to put it's only this card, right? Before we forget. Maybe we should be going face. No, not my sugar. No, no. They got her. They got Camo Knife. Sure. I think I'm not like. They have double game? No, they're using another Dawn -. Okay. I mean, that's all pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. It's an attack with other things too, right? I wonder if they're gonna attack. Are they gonna attack like one of these? Probably not, right? If they do, we just hit them with the I love you. Actually, do we care? Do we care? Do we care to do the... Yeah, probably because we want this law effect, right? We'll get this one. Then 1 and... I'll hit them with the 2 with the baby 5. All right. They're gonna do the thing to make their leader larger than a 6K. Then they get Dawn minus. Trash 1. I'll trash this to gain 1 life. And then we'll play out 7 cost, gain an active Dawn. And then we can go... Go 6 here. I know that they don't want to, yeah. I wonder if they're trying to do like the Dawn minus 1. I think I can actually kind of safely attack with this card. Because what can they do next turn? Because they're going to 10. I think we have, our numbers are good enough that we can just still do this. May need to be a 10. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Do we do it? No, we can't even get to it. I think Bullet String needs to be played. I think that card's really good. And I really do like the Sugar package because there's so many times where I just have like so much extra Dawn that I really don't know what to do with. All right. Thoughts? I think we have to like Bullet String here, right? The thing is I kind of want to bait them into start attacking. We're at 9 Dawn, they're at 9 Dawn. I kind of want to use it just because they also won't get their draws with Law. So it's probably worth it. It just feels bad that it's like such a... Yeah. Is it still 9 to 9? Yeah, I think that was still the right call. Yeah. Yeah, this card's actually insane, by the way. Like, the fact, like, the versatility of this card is so good. Especially, like, you have to put the 8 cost into your trash anyway, so you have ways to cycle it back. Seems very good. Oh no. We could have triggered the baby 5. Dang it. All right. We have some cards that can help us win the name. Gamma Knife is like kind of okay. They can Gamma Knife, and then they get to draw with Law. All right, so that's a fair interaction. And they can bully one of my things. That's probably worth it for them. I feel like they're just deciding that they have to go for game. Can you discard with Law, and then I love you, and bring it back and counter with it again? Does it work that way? I think we have another one in there anyways. But when you counter, does the card directly go to the trash? Yeah, GG. Yeah, as in we can. That's kind of neat. I don't know if that's a good interaction, but it's a neat interaction. But yeah, this card kind of wins us the game a lot of the time, which is nice. To the point where I'd consider running 3 almost. But it is kind of a brick. The fact that there's like no counter for it, or like if, and we don't even, yeah, I don't know. I think the card's fine. Yes, it does. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Why not trigger? Don't want to risk 2 bricks. Yeah. No. It was, I got it from hand off of using my leader effect. That's why I said we could have triggered it, as in if they hit me instead. It's the same conundrum. I mean this every time. Where like, sure, we have 2 searchers. Actually, that's fine. That's fine in these situations. Yeah. Because we still need to spend the 1. Yeah. Who's the better one right now? Probably this one. Yeah, it's way better. Yeah. Yeah, I'd only do the draw like if we need to like find something else, right? All right. Yo, that's crazy. Do we even attack them? If we don't get our ramp, they don't get their ramp. Or their free card or whatever. That's insane that we like did all this searching, we still didn't find our piece. I mean, yeah, whatever. We're actually, this is like the worst we've ever bricked with this deck. What's going on? Like, why, sincerely, is this going on? Like, we literally didn't find any of our 4 drops or 6 drops. That's insane. Like, that's insanely unlucky. I don't care if they draw. I care if I draw, though, like my actual cards that I put in my deck. You know what I mean? I'd be really happy if I drew the cards that were in my deck. I won't. I mean, I won't underestimate that once I get there, which it seems that I will not be. So go for it, man. Do we just still like be obnoxious? I mean, I guess so. I guess we're just deciding to play the life game. Is there any reason they want to put me down? I mean, they can like Nami effect, right? Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. I'm stubborn. Another one. 2 Usohachis in a row is insane. Why is this happening to me? What have I done? What have I done to deserve this like insanely bad luck? This is brutally bad. Cool. We can't do anything else. The reason I did it like this was so we could actually what was it? Because we can't like pressure with 8 costs the way that it was. This leader's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be alright, which I think it is. This is clearly the worst I've seen with this deck so far. They're attacking 6. They know the top card of... No. Yeah. So they trashed the Gum Gum Red Rock, which is funny. That's the top card of their deck. Sure, man. Alright. What can this find us? I guess we can find 6 drop. All right. Nami has too many cards in hand. It's crazy. Sure. Sure. That's so silly. This is like the worst hand I've ever gotten with this deck. It's insane. I was just on such a roll. Like we're 6-1, right? We're at low bounty, right? So we're not like top of the meta at the moment, but it's from us going from like this deck is unbeatable to like this deck is very very bricky, I guess. We haven't seen any 6 costs. Okay, and that Newgate is unclearable. That is a very good card for this deck to play against us. Yeah, attack into the law. We'll draw our 1. Yep. You have too many cards in hand. We got him. Sure, man. Okay. It has to be a Heart Pirates card, so there we go. What's more important, the blocker or like the heal? I think the heal's more important. So we can put this, at the top there. Newgate is very good. I think we're just gonna get outvalued though. Cool. That's good. They trashed Akiko Nojo, though. Oh, that young girl, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. This game's been brutal, though. Really? Okay. Oh, if we had double, we can do the double, which is actually kind of fun. Oh, well. I don't care if this takes up an attack. I was curious if this... Oh, they don't even have a Dawn attached, though. So, oh, did they just forget to? Whoops. Not bullet string. No, I need more. I need more cards to like do my things. I think they have to let this Robin go. Really. It's fine. And then Eggman might have forgot there's an on KO. That's okay. Oh no. But there. Okay. Uh-oh. That card's broken in this deck, right? Like, what are we actually supposed to do? Like, actually, like, I don't know what we're supposed to do anymore. I think we just concede. Like, I don't want to be a dummy, but I think we concede. Because, like, what do we actually do? I mean, we're going to use this. Yeah, no blocker. We go there. We'll get one of these back, and it will 2K, I suppose. But, like, that's, like, sick nasty, right? Like, actively, what should we... Like, how do we get out of this predicament we find ourselves in? Again. Alright, yeah, we'll go there. Oh, crazy. No trigger effect. This is currently at a 7K. It only finds a Donquixote Pirate. I mean, hey, we can be a big boy blocker leader too, right? Oh no, they got to go down from 5 to 4 life. The life total they started at. we're showing them. Don't be that guy. Don't. Where you feel like, oh, I can just. Okay. This is where Gamma Knife would be real nice. Sure, man. Yeah. Got him. Oh, they're afraid now. Look at this. Look at this perfect board state that we've got now. Oh, they're in trouble. Oh, we game set and match over here, let me tell you. Who do we kill? Do we kill Luffy or do we kill Newgate? Who's the bigger threat? You gotta get rid of the Luffy, right? Ha! That does nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oopsies. Oh. Ooh. Game ender. GG's. Yeah, we're not. GG's. Yeah. No, there's literally nothing we can do. Gamma Knife is definitely, I think, a consideration for this deck still. It depends on like just how like defensive you want to be. But we also had I would say the worst starting hand that we ever had. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. All right. We're waiting. Net game life, yeah. Yeah, it sure did. I've got like 30 minutes left for me today. We've been streaming for like 3 hours, and we got some Fusion World later today. I'll show again after this. I'll put it on my website too, even though it's like the off meta. What do you guys think? What's better for lunch today, though? We thinking Chipotle? Or are we thinking Cane's? Where are we at? Where are we at in the whole Chipotle versus Cane's debate? Yeah, I did take out the Namis, which Nami obviously would be better like in that matchup that we just played. Okay, so we're probably going to miss out on our 4, but having the 6 guaranteed, I'm going to be greedy. We can still get there. We do. Chipotle? Chipotle is farther away. Not that that matters for anything. Cane's is not that great. Oh boy, we're asking for a disconnect this early in the day. Yeah. We do need the Rosie Law. Because next turn we're not really doing that much. Oh, okay. That can find it. We're in there. This just seemed like the game where we just kind of hang out and just won because we stared at our opponent. Well, we just did the silly plays. Sure. I will. The toast is better than the chicken. All right, I will agree on that on Cane's. All right. I stay for the chicken with it, but like the toast is the real driving force. I will not disagree on that. It's a Chipotle day for real. All right. Chipotle again. Chipotle is a couple blocks farther away, but I can't be, I can't argue with my chat. I can't argue with my chat. You can do that. I'm okay with that. Where's my phone at? Here's my phone's at. The thing is that like I kind of already the coffee shop that I like. Oh no. Round 2. Okay, we got that on curve, which is good enough. That's fine. Yeah, the coffee shop that I like is like next to the Chipotle. So like I've already walked all the way there once today. And so like having to tell myself I have to walk, it's like about a mile. It's about a mile, not to like geolocate myself, but so it's another like 2 miles of walking compared to the Cane's, where Cane's back and forth is like less than a mile. But like Chipotle is like marginally more healthy. Neither of those places are a thing. Yeah. Do you want, what would be the better analogy? Do you want KFC? Or I don't know. I'm not sure if there's like a UK like rice bowl kind of place. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, I guess Chipotle it is. Chipotle it is. I kind of need that. That's so funny. Oh, and that's like the perfect thing to draw too. Yeah, this deck is like mildly linear, right? But the things that it does once it's set up is kind of criminal. I don't need any more of these 4-cost blockers, I don't think. Dawn -1. Go there. Play this out. I mean, I guess if I found a 1-drop, we also could have played this out first, and then like, because we get the active Dawn, we'll just, yeah, I could be playing a little bit more efficiently too. All right, what do you got? Oh, we got him. So I can attack 7k too, right? Sure. Another one. That card's actually pretty nasty, right? But then we can just like ignore that, right? And just do our things anyways. Staggered and release, yeah. I'm sure you are not alone in those feelings. I'm not afraid of losing anymore. Because we're back at 4 life. This combo's crazy though, right? Are they going to give me the double 1Ks or the blocker? There's no way. There's no way. Really? Okay. We gave him a search. I'll let this law go too, but I'll probably defend the Rosie a little bit better. Yeah, filter that juices your board, yeah. Imagine a fact like 10 costs to and all other laws cost 1 less. So what? Then you can like play a 4 cost afterwards with Rosie effect or something. That's fine. Yeah, got it. This one will be the harder one to remove. And also, I don't mind like going down to 1 life if I know that like X-Drake can make the difference. Oh, that did give him a draw, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. It'd be neat. This also has blocker. Yeah. This is definitely, I mean, we're seeing way more of this deck this time around, right? You got her. It's the exact same play as last turn. Okay. They got the Ripper, though. I mean, almost like sincerely the exact same play. It's funny. You guys think they have a minus again? I have to put 3 Dawn on here to pressure me again, which is kind of tough. Oh, really? You know that I added a X-Drake to hand. Probably just this one, right? Mediocre synergistic cards are just worse than just playing good cards. I mean, like, wait, compared to this deck where it's like that? I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay. Another doll. I mean, you can get this one. That's fine. Yeah. That's why Rosie's not meta too. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Haven't we proven the deck is so good? Another doll is crazy though. That's kind of dumb. I want to use the tiny law, but I'll just do 18k unblockable. Yeah, GG. They had double 2k, so that's pretty good. They had the best that they could do, right? We hit them with 2 9s and then get the double block, and then I don't think we can, especially because like the card we drew was not a Heart Pirates card, or was not a Supernova card. So it's hard to say if this, you know, as someone who's not in the EVO3 meta and playing it, but I can. I mean, and we're not playing. We are low ranked, right? But like, I don't think we like stroll into going 8-2 with a bad deck. You know what I mean? I won't say it's going to be like the meta best deck in the format, right? We'll play one more game, but I think it's clear that this deck has like some pretty good synergies, right? To the point where I do think it is a little bit inconsistent from time to time, but there are just so many times where I'm like I've already won and it's turn 3. You know what I mean? Like this, like if you get it off, like it's very hard for a lot of decks that we played against to interact with it. Also, real quick, let me do some tournament admin stuff real quick. Where are we at for... Are we sold out? No, we're not. Cool. So we can refund people who had a harder time reading the constraints. Which is not me making fun of them, because I am also guilty of that at times. But we have almost 100 people signed up. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, thank you. All right, that player and all right. Yeah, but we're like, again, like we're like our bounties, we're not even at 1 million or billion, right? Like we're pretty low bounty right now, which is not like an excuse, but you know, I would say like if we were instead like if we were past like the 1 million bounty, right? I'd say that's like a little bit better. So we'll see. There's definitely been like 1 or 2 players where I feel like they're playing a little suboptimally, but that's just how it is as well, anyways. Oh, I might have to reset all my things. Sometimes it has a hard time. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a moment to say, you know what, we're probably done for the day. So, this was the build that we played for the majority of our run for the EBO3 matchup. It felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. The type consistencies were there. We have the pieces that we want. I wouldn't really change anything with this build currently. So I think this was pretty solid. So again, it is EBO3 meta. So I know that that's a little bit tougher for this one, but where in the tier list do you think this is? It's really hard for me to say for EBO3 because I think EBO3 I just don't know that meta as much. And again, I wasn't planning on playing this meta today. But it seems like it is. I can see this deck do, go X1 at a Japanese flagship event, probably. Maybe that level. We didn't play against a lot of super meta decks, too. We played against Ace, which that matchup felt pretty okay, because we do have a lot of 6Ks against their leader a lot of the time, right? Nami was like the matchup we lost, but that was kind of like rebricked, and they have... I think that seems like a tougher matchup. Boa felt pretty okay. We didn't play against any Emu, but the fact that we can go really wide on the board and we have protection seems like it's a natural counter to Emu in that way, right? Vice, you would probably know better than I, but Emu seems like an actually pretty positive matchup for this deck, I would assume. I mean, I can actually... Here. If you guys don't know TCG Matchmaking, they release their data every week for kind of like the top decks, but if you guys are a patron for them, then you do get some extra data. They don't really mind that I like share some extra data, but I can quickly check like the Eastern power rankings right now, or like the Eastern rankings, and seeing how that deck's really performing on that side. But I would assume, I think as mentioned, like Sanji's probably our worst matchup, the blue-purple one. But outside of that, I would assume most. Yeah, as you said, like the Sanji matchup seems kind of nasty because they kind of do what we want to do, but better. Or at least a more greedy version of it, right? I think which can get Sanji in troubles with like being too slow at times, but when we're not always that pace, I think we're okay. Oh, I think Bounty is actually like down because I can't even log into it. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to see if it's gonna let me log in. I don't think it will, which is okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, wait, hold. Let me try to hit the stats button. I don't have an easy way to show this, but matchups for I think it's mostly Western data. Oh no, we have the last week Eastern. Okay. It's loading. You guys won't be able to see anything. But yeah. It looked like the toughest matchup for Rosie is Luffy's a little unfavored. Oh, apparently Ace is a bad matchup, which it didn't feel like that when we played it. But then green across the board. And I guess it looks like Nami's also pretty tough. But everything else is really positive for us based off data from last week. And yeah, best deck in the format. I mean, there's a lot of Star Deck 29 Luffy, which does well against most things. Worst matchup is Ace. I'm guessing if you just go second, if they go second, it's hard to win. And then I do think that's something that maybe I can be better about, like explaining stats wise. If I have that data, is that a matchup could look like 60-40 or something like that, like a really like big range, but it strictly means that if you lose the dice roll, it's really impossible to win. But if you win the dice roll, you have a pretty good chance. You know what I mean? Like you could have, it could be like 40, it could be like 40-60, but it means that you win like 55% of the time going. If you go second, right, and then you lose like 30% of the, you win 30% of the time if you go second, first, and you know what I mean? Like I don't know the exact numbers, but that can just be something that's kind of obscured by like some just generic stats as well. So maybe I can do better at that as well. But all right, my rambling's done. I have things to do today, like most of you all do as well. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back. Let's see. Tomorrow's Gundam's release, so GDO 3 is out tomorrow. We're hopefully gonna get some boxes and do some box openings for you guys. We've got 35 tickets left for our half case, which is gonna be on Saturday, February 7th. So it's gonna be the week before Bandai Card Game Fest. It is a week from 2 days from now, and we'll have that. We also do have our Gundam event as well. That is. We have our triple winner box, which we have, I think, like 4 spots left, 3 spots left, and then we have our we have a half case the Sunday, so the February the 8th. Signups for that go live at 2 p.m. PST tomorrow, because I've been just staggering it just so there's times for all of it. So, but that should be a lot of fun. Shouts to EXP Share Collectibles for helping us with that too. And I think we're done for the day. So, let me see. I can probably raid them. Let me see. Oh, he's playing purple yellow Rosinante for sure. We can for sure raid another Rosie player. Though they've been on stream starting too soon for 22 minutes, but I can get the raid there anyways. We'll do the raid. Hopefully the stream will start by the time we get there. So, anyways, here's the raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. And, I'll see you guys, next week. Next week we should be better about being Tuesday, Thursdays, but just know that I'm trying and it's really hard. I know it doesn't sound very hard, but it's very hard. If I was doing only streaming, it would be very easy, but like streaming is like, still like probably a quarter of what I do. All things considered with card game stuff. A lot of it's just website and database and tool stuff, so that takes up a lot of time. Anyways, toodles, have a good one.